It's becoming an increasingly common sight in our towns and cities, boarded up, deserted pubs, many of which have been trading for decades but simply can't survive during the current recession. These are in Stafford, but the campaign for Real Ale says 39 pubs are closing every week throughout Britain.
A lot of people are employed in the pub trade and also in the brewing trade, the supply industry to it, transportation, all sorts of factors come into it, supporting the local pub.
Many in the trade blame the decline on cheap supermarket deals and the smoking ban. Publicans are now calling on the government to step in. Campaigns have started online calling for a freezing of the duty on beer in next week's budget. Currently, tax makes up a third of the price of a pint of beer, but the Chancellor has committed himself to tax rises of at least 2% plus inflation for the next 4 years, which means that ultimately that figure will be closer to 50%. Given the situation, it seems to be a strange time for Dave Goldingay to open the Ironbridge Brewery. He's been trading for a year, but as pubs close, he's having to look even further away to find customers. Interestingly, though, he supports the idea of a minimum price for alcohol.
We all support responsible drinking, and if there was a minimum price per unit, it wouldn't affect the price of beer in pubs, wouldn't affect the price of beer in independent off-licences. It would actually stop supermarkets from selling whole slabs of cheap lager.
Meanwhile, in nearby Colebrookdale, Danny Wood has diversified in order to stay in business, stocking the local paper and renting out rooms.
We've invested heavily over the last 5 years in kitchen, restaurants, accommodation, and we've changed that mix. We've took more profitable business on now, doing more food and obviously accommodation, and that enables us on a daily basis still to open our doors here.
The pub trade has been in decline for years. It remains to be seen whether there is the political will to help out. But there's no doubt that this ancient British institution is in real trouble, and its casualties are blighting our towns and cities. Darren Little, Sky News, Stafford.